Land at St. Anne Pacelli School as the Vikings play host tonight to Russell County. I'm Mike Peacock, and we are here bringing you on Georgia Alabama Sports Live the 10-0 Russell County Warriors taking on St. Anne Pacelli, who comes into tonight's game at 2-1. So a bit of an advantage for Russell County. They've played 10 games already. St. Anne Pacelli only playing their 4th game, and Russell County off to a tremendous start at 10-0. As always, the presenting sponsors of Georgia Alabama Sports Live are Coca-Cola, the Houston Clinic, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, and Valley Hospitality. And we are glad to be here to bring you this one tonight. The starting lineups are being announced here at the Land at Pacelli. And we will bring you the action in just a few moments as we get underway here. We also have the boys game to follow tonight, about 20 or 30 minutes after the girls game concludes. So a full night of basketball here from the Land on the campus of St. Anne Pacelli. Bryant Thomas, the head coach of St. Anne Pacelli, and Ricky Jones, the head coach of the Russell County Warriors. I believe they go by Lady Warriors, but I'm not 100% sure. Some people do and some people don't in our world today. We're about to tip it off. The starters for Russell County are Quinaya McKenzie at one guard, Kamira Tony at one guard, Jasmine Martin, another guard, Mackenzie Word, yet another guard, and Janiah Word, a forward. Jumping it in the circle will be Kamira Tony. She's 5'7". As we get ready to tip things off for St. Anne Pacelli, the starters on the floor: Zanaya Crouch, Rebecca Baker, Jayla Moore, Shakiah Jackson, and I believe, I can't see the number, but the way she's standing for her hair right now, but I believe that is Jayla Kendrick that's about to jump it in the circle for the Vikings. Had a spill on the other side of the court, unfortunately, and they're getting that dried up because some of it made its way out past the sideline. So a little bit of delay getting started here as somebody already with a party foul here tonight. And they've wet the court. So just a little bit of delay while we get that cleaned up over there. We'd like to once again thank Roger Beck and the Beck Center for bringing the Pacelli Games of the Week all season long, all year long, since the early fall. Big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and of course, a big supporter of St. Anne Pacelli. We used the Beck Center right across the way all year long for our halftime shows and different things. We also did the media day, the basketball media day here for Georgia Alabama Sports Live in the Beck Center, and a great facility it is for the student athletes and coaches here at St. Anne Pacelli. And I believe they've about got the spill cleaned and dried over there as we patiently await the start. Well, most of us patiently await the start. I think the players are ready to go. Russell County in their black uniforms tonight with the maroon and gold trim. Pacelli in their home whites with red trim. And we're about to get underway here. So again, Kamira Tony jumping it, and the ball is going to be controlled by Russell County, and McKenzie will bring it across for the Warriors. Left wing, that was Ward. Back up top now to Mackenzie Ward. And back up top, and they'll reset it to McKenzie. Left wing, Word. Back to Word on the left wing. She starts a drive on the baseline. She's cut off, gets it in the lane, but off the hands and thrown away. And here comes Pacelli the other direction, off the glass, no good. Rebound, though, by the Vikings. And now with it at the top of the key is Jayla Moore, and a three-pointer on the way from the right wing, from the left wing. That was Zaniyah Crouch. It was no good. Rebound, Russell County up off the glass. That was Mackenzie Word, no good. Rebound, Pacelli, and here come the Vikings again. A rapid pace, and she's bumped as she starts in the lane. That'll be a two-shot foul. And going to the line will be Jayla Kendrick for Pacelli. So a really rapid pace to begin things here. Both teams want to run the floor. And the action slows a little bit with the foul call. And Jayla Kendrick will shoot a pair. First free throw rolls out, no good. We've almost played a minute here. And we've had a flurry of action to get things started. Second free throw on the way and good. So the first point has been scored here, and it's Pacelli 1 and Russell County nothing as we tick down toward the 7-minute mark in this first period. Jayla Kendrick back out top. Word gonna get it on the wing, a drive to the basket, no good. No foul called, a lot of contact there. And they tie it up under the basket. They're gonna call a jump ball, but Kamira Toney drove to the basket. She was bumped a little bit. I was kind of surprised there wasn't a whistle, but no foul called. She got the rebound and was tied up by Pacelli, and the ball belongs to Pacelli on the alternating possession, and here they come down the floor. Walking it down is Zaniyah Crouch. And now to Baker, back to Crouch, top of the key. And her pass is knocked away. She tried to skip pass, it was knocked away and stolen, and then knocked away and stolen back by Pacelli from behind. That was Jayla Kendrick on the steal. And that pass is knocked away and out of bounds, last touched by Russell County. Great hustle by Zaniyah Word as she got to that pass and went into her bench. Luckily, it was friendly territory over there, and they kind of caught her and cushioned her a little bit. They're getting the chairs back in order. And Pacelli will inbound. And cross-court pass knocked away again. Russell County really getting into passing lanes on defense. That's about 3 passes so far they've knocked away. And Baker will inbound it for the Vikings on the other side. Zaniyah Crouch brings it into the front court. Over to Baker on the left wing. Crouch now back with it, top of the key, down in the corner to Baker. Baker looks inside, gets the pass there. Shot is up and blocked. That was Zaniyah Word with the block, but the ball is knocked away and loose. Shot goes in and out. The shot was by Jayla Moore, and it's no good. And here comes Russell County, and Word loses it in the lane. And here comes Pacelli again. That pass is knocked away again, but it's also fumbled. Shot is no good, and it's blocked and out of bounds, and it'll stay with Pacelli. My goodness, the flurry of action going on here. Zaniyah Crouch got the shot off. The last person to touch it was a defender, and that one is also almost knocked away on the inbounds pass. Up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Russell County. That was Jayla Kendrick with that shot. It did not fall. Russell County still looking for their first points of the game. Quinaya McKenzie with it now. Back out top to Kamira Toney. McKenzie with it on the left wing. Out top and around, that was Jasmine Martin. Now around to Mackenzie Word. Left wing now for Toney. Right wing, McKenzie, the shot from three-point range, just a little bit long. Rebound to Jayla Moore. Moore feeds down low, too hard off the glass. And here's going to be a foul. I believe that's going to be on Pacelli. Let's see. We're going to get our first timeout as well. Let's see. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep you here. So there was no foul called. It was a timeout by the coach. So Coach Ricky Jones getting a timeout. He's going to get his troops a little organized here as they're playing in a hurry tonight. Probably excited for this game, Chris. These two games tonight are probably two of the best headlined games we've had all season here at Pacelli. Russell County girls off to a 10-0 start. Pacelli girls and the Pacelli boys are defending GIAA champions, and both the reputations are there. And so Russell County now will bring it down. Quinaya McKenzie going to bring it across. Jasmine Martin now back top of the key into the game is Gracie Simpson for Russell County. McKenzie down in the corner. And back out top as Mackenzie Word into the lane to Janiyah Word. And back out for the shot. Three-pointer is just long, and that one's going to be last touched by Russell County and out of bounds on the far side. And so far, Russell County just can't get one in the cylinder. Good job defensively by Pacelli. You have to give them credit for some of that as well. Crouch brings it across. Baker now with it left wing, out high. Back to Crouch. She's going to circle back. Moore tries to get it inside, knocked away and stolen. Here comes Pacelli on the break, all alone and up and in. That is Mackenzie Word with the first points of the game for Russell County. And it's 2-1 here as we're at 3:55. It took over 4 minutes for Russell County to get their first basket in this ball game. That just gets through the defense, up off the glass and good, a nice pass. And that was scoring for Pacelli. That was Shirkiah Jackson. That shot is up, short, no good, and last touched by Russell County. And a sub coming back in is Kamira Toney, and taking a seat is Jasmine Martin for Russell County. But as I was saying, the last bucket scored by Pacelli was a great feed from Jayla Kendrick for the layup. And it's 3-2. Pacelli with the basketball. Moore starts a drive, free throw line, hooks it around to Kendrick, off the glass, no good, too long. Rebound Russell County. That pass knocked away and stolen. And that was Zaniyah Crouch with the steal. Gets it down and there's a travel. Great defense on the part of Quinaya McKenzie as she got in the way of Jayla Kendrick and caused her to take an extra step, so a turnover. Under 3 minutes now in this first period. It is 3-2 Pacelli. Russell County now working it around. Top of the key. That was Kamani Herring-Proctor. Now on the wing is Quinaya McKenzie. The drive on the baseline. And she traveled. Took an extra step there. She was cut off nicely by Zaniyah Crouch and took an extra step as she tried to use her body to gain position, and another turnover for Russell County. So it remains 3-2. 2.5 minutes to go in the first period. Moore on the left wing. Back to Crouch. Down in the corner. That one's knocked away, and it's going to belong to Pacelli. And good hands again by Janiyah Word. She knocks that one out of bounds, and Pacelli will inbound. Moore for three, no good, long rebound though. Pacelli grabs it under the basket, gets her own rebound. That is Jackson, and Jackson missed again, and this time Russell County got the rebound, and there is a foul called on Jayla Moore. 2:07 to go in the opening period. It is 3-2. So not a ton of scoring here so far in this game. Mackenzie Word brings it across now, gets it to Kamira Toney, and there's a shot, good, three-pointer. That was Mackenzie Word as she got the ball back in the left corner and drilled it for three. And it is 5-3 Russell County. Moore passes a bad one, but still Pacelli picks it up. And a foul is going to be called as Shekiah Jackson drove the lane and went up with a shot and was bumped, or hit on the arm actually, and she'll shoot a pair here. 1:36 to go in the opening period. She'll try to tie the score here if she can, or she will tie the score if she can hit both free throws. First one is up and no good. Off the iron. The official retrieves it, and second shot coming. Trying to bring her team within one here early on. First quarter, 1:36 to go. Second free throw is good. And it's 5-4. Bring it across is Word. And now inside the lane, free throw line jumper. Tried to bank it in. It was a little bit long, and the rebound goes to Pacelli. But Quinaya McKenzie got a piece of a Pacelli player going for the rebound there, and they call the foul, and the ball will belong to Pacelli. Crouch will bring it across. It is 5-4 Russell County. A minute and 12 seconds. Ball's loose on the floor, stolen by Russell County, and they're going to tie it up, and it's going to belong to Russell County this time. So good job by Quinaya McKenzie to get the loose ball. Tried to get it to a teammate, but could not before it was tied up, and ends up being a jump ball in an alternate possession. And Gracie Simpson back in the game for Russell County. McKenzie Word over to Simpson. Simpson looks back out top now to Tony. Left wing, three-pointer on the way. That is Mackenzie Word. No good, but the offensive rebound goes to Kamira Tony, and as she goes up with the follow shot, she is hit on the arm and will shoot a pair. Under a minute left in this first period, 5-4 Russell County with Kamira Tony at the line. First shot is up and rolls in. Got the shooter's roll there. Hit the front of the rim and crawled it over. And it's 6-4. Second free throw long and last touched by Pacelli. So it'll remain 6-4 with 51.5 seconds left. And Russell County will inbound under their own basket. Long pass out top. Tony, and a three-pointer on the way. This time was Janiyah Word. Russell County, though, gets the rebound and into the lane. That's going to be a foul on the floor. And that's going to be called on Zaniyah Crouch. First foul for Crouch. No shots on this one. 42 seconds left in the first period. Russell County inbounds again. Simpson out top. Looking at the three. Here's a three on the way. Short, no good, but a great rebound and a great hustling rebound by Janiyah Word, and she's tied up as she tries to go back up with the shot after the offensive rebound, and the possession belongs to Pacelli. So it remains 6-4. 30 seconds left in this opening period. Moore gets it over to Crouch. Moore for three. Good. Jayla Moore with the three-pointer. Russell County drives to the basket. Ball knocked away. Loose in the lane. And it's going to be tied up. It's going to belong to Russell County. That was Jackson fighting for that ball down there. Got control of it, but was tied up by Russell County, and the Warriors will have possession. 6 seconds left. Trying to get it inbounds. They do. Knocked away, though, and stolen by Pacelli. 2 seconds. Long shot. No good. But the offensive rebound and no good again. They had enough time to get the offensive rebound and get it back up. And Zaniyah Crouch just couldn't make the layup fall as she hurried it. And the first quarter ends with Pacelli leading 7-6. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in a moment for the second period on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Back here at the Land on the campus of St. Anne Pacelli School. It is 7-6 Pacelli going to the second quarter. Moore going to get it inbounds. And Kendrick going to bring it across. She's going to go to the basket. She's going to lose it off her leg out of bounds. Moore, not the best ball handler that Bryant Thomas has on this team. And she kind of lost control of that one as she got into some traffic and it went off one of her shins and out of bounds, and Russell County has the basketball. Simpson now top of the key, back and over across court to Tony. Tony now back to Janiyah Word. Janiyah Word starts a drive, gets it off to Mackenzie Word. Good. Free throw line extended jumper, and she nails it. And it's 8-7. Russell County. And up and in, good, and count the basket, Jayla Moore. They've got the score 9-9. I have it 9-8. But that was not a three-pointer, that last shot from Russell County. But I believe that's right, though. I think there was 7 at the end of the first period. So one of the free throws is good, or the three-point play is good, and it's 10-9 now. Inside and fouled. That is Janiyah Word, as she went strong to the basket and was hit. I believe that foul is going to be on Jayla Kendrick, and Word will go to the free throw line. 10-9, 7:07 left in this first half now. First shot is up, no good. Too long. Second free throw rattles in. And it's 10 apiece. And that ball is a bump. She's bumped as on the attempted steal by Kamira Tony. And that'll stop things. Jayla Moore will inbound for Pacelli on the far side. And knocked out of bounds, knocked away and out of bounds, last touch by Russell County. As Jayla Kendrick went to the basket, she had it knocked away from her. Pacelli will inbound on the baseline. Crouch, off the glass, good. Jayla Moore. Nice pass, nice inbounds pass from Crouch and a layup for Jayla Moore. And it's 12-10. Russell County gets into their offense. Janiah Word back out to Jasmine Martin. Over to Simpson. Jasmine Martin. Mackenzie Word now with it. Down to Janiah Word. Over in the corner to Simpson. She looks. Drives in. A nice pass. And Word. I think she was expecting Simpson to go ahead and go up with the shot, but she made a nice feed to Janiah Word, and Word, I think, wasn't expecting it. It got off her hands and out of bounds, so a turnover. And it's still 12-10 Pacelli. And in the basket is Shakaya Jackson, as she went basically coast to coast inside. Down to Janiah Word, short, no good. Rebound Pacelli. Jayla Moore down the middle of the lane, up off the glass, good. And timeout, Russell County. This will be a full timeout, so we'll take a break as well here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's 16-10. Pacelli leads. We'll be back in a moment.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers from Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Right now, get a new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Crew Cab, discounted up to $14,750 off MSRP. Or a new Chevy Traverse, discounted up to $6,000 off. And the new Chevy Equinox is up to $5,000 off.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Back here at the Land, St. Anne Pacelli Catholic School. Friday night game of the week brought to you by the Beck Center, as Pacelli hosts Russell County. Pacelli leads 16-10 at the moment. Inside, Janiah Word off the glass, no good. No foul called as there was some contact there. And Pacelli with the rebound. Jayla Moore, Euro step, short, rebound. Simpson for Russell County. She gets it to midcourt. Janiah Word with it now. Three-pointer, and here comes Pacelli. Over in the corner. Jayla Kendrick drives off the glass, no good, long, rebound, Russell County. Mackenzie Word. Now it's lost and stolen by Baker. Baker loses it, but right to her teammate, Kimora Jones. And now Jayla Kendrick gonna drive, and she loses it. I believe she's fouled though. Hacked on the arm as she went by. And that one is going to be charged to Mackenzie Word. And Jayla Kendrick will be at the line for Pacelli. 16-13, 4:51 to go in the first half. First shot on the way, long, no good. Second free throw coming. Up and long again, almost rolled in. Rebound to Simpson for Russell County, and here come the Warriors. Mackenzie Word with it. Kamira Tony, top of the key. Jasmine Martin, Simpson. Back out top now to Janiah Word. Over to Simpson. Looks. Down in the corner. Inside, and a travel. Got it to Jasmine Martin, and Martin started a move and sort of changed her mind mid-stride. And a lot of times that is exactly the result that happens, a travel and a turnover. 4:20 to go in this first period. Shakaya Jackson with it. She's going to start down the left side of the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound Russell County, long pass down court to Mackenzie Word, up and no good, but rebound to Russell County into Janiah Word, and she's going to be fouled going back up. That's going to be charged to Shakaya Jackson, and Janiah Word will go to the line to shoot a pair. 4:05 to go in the first half. 16-13, Pacelli leads. First free throw is no good. Free throw shooting has not been a thing of beauty in this game on either end of the floor. That could end up being big. Second shot on the way, no good again. Rebound to Pacelli. So a pair of missed free throws. Jayla Kendrick up, off the glass, gets it to fall. Drove to the basket, put up a shot, got it to fall. Simpson down in the corner. Mackenzie Word for three, short, no good. Rebound to Baker. To Jayla Kendrick. She's going up the floor again, going to go to the basket one more time and score. 20-13 now, Pacelli leads. Jayla Kendrick with two straight coast-to-coast drives. That one's knocked away and stolen. And this is going to be a foul. That's going to be charged to Kamira Toney, as she and Shakiyah Jackson got their feet tangled up a little bit. And the foul is going to go against Toney. And back into the game for Russell County is Cornelia McKenzie. And there's a bad pass, and that's going to be backcourt and a turnover. And the ball will go to Russell County. That was Kamora Jones. Tried to throw it out top on the right wing, just threw it over everybody for the turnover. Corner, drive, Mackenzie Word off the glass, good. Mackenzie Word with the drive and score, and it's 20-15 as we hit the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Crouch directing traffic, Kamora Jones. And a timeout to Pacelli. Let's see, this is a full timeout, so we will take it as well. It is 20-15. Pacelli leads, 2:51 in the first half. We'll be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Back here at the land on the campus of St. Anne Pacelli. The Vikings lead 20-15. Jayla Kendrick blocked out of bounds by Janiah Word. Rudely, I might add. And it'll still be Pacelli basketball. Shot clock at 19. Haven't even mentioned the shot clock tonight hardly. Jayla Kendrick down in the corner. Three-pointer on the way long, air ball. That was Zaniah Crouch. Janiah Word, three-pointer on the way from the right wing, no good. Rebound, though, to Russell County. Mackenzie Word, shot is no good. Rebound Pacelli. And going to the basket, no good. That was Kamora Jones. Rebound to Russell County, and now we had the ball kind of get away, and two players went for it at the same time, but it's going to be a pushing foul on Janiah Word of Russell County as both players went for the ball. Still 20-15, 2:17 left in this period. And I got a bad angle on both scoreboards. I can see half of one side and almost none of the scoreboard on the other end because of the rolled up side goals in the gym here. Kamora Jones for three. It's no good. Rebound, though. Jayla Kendrick goes back to the basket off the glass. No good. It wouldn't fall. Rebound, Russell County. That ball just refused to go in. Cross court. Now, Mackenzie Word loses it, has it knocked away, saved over there by Russell County. Three-pointer from Word, good! Mackenzie Word drills it from the right wing, and it's 20-18 now. And Rebecca Baker lets that one get through her hands and out of bounds for a turnover. Over in the corner. And coming in for Pacelli, it'll be Shirkaya Jackson returning to the game, and Baker will take a seat. And here comes Mackenzie Word with it coming across half court. Over to Quinaya McKenzie on the right wing. Word looks at the three, doesn't do it. Back out top to Janiyah Word. Jasmine Martin with it now. And the shot on the way, good! And that was Quinaya McKenzie. That is a three-pointer, and that'll give Russell County the lead one more time here as we go under a minute in this first half. Good defense. Kimora Jones drives, gets it off, shot blocked. Rebound though, Pacelli, shot blocked again. Janiyah Word with that block, and she's bringing it up court and throws it away. Got in a little bit of hurry to get that pass off, saw her teammate, Kamira Tony, breaking to the basket and just threw it away there. And now Gracie Simpson comes back in for Russell County. 21-20, Russell County leads, 39 seconds left here in this first half. Not been a cleanly played first half by any means. A lot of turnovers. And that ball knocked away again. But Jayla Kendrick with the rebound, misses the shot. Mackenzie Word going to throw it too long for everybody. And another turnover. Good idea to lead her teammate Quinaya McKenzie, but she just led her a little bit too far and she couldn't catch up to it, and a turnover. 23 seconds left here. Crouch will bring it across. She gets it to Jayla Moore. Moore over to Kimora Jones. Jones tries to drive. And then here is a foul is going to be called on Gracie Sampson. I think I've been calling her Simpson, and I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen, especially to Gracie's family. Gracie Sampson called for that foul. That's what I get for glancing at my roster instead of actually reading it. So that one's out of bounds. No shots yet in the quarter. Long pass, almost stolen. Jayla Kendrick now with it out top. 10 seconds. Starts a drive, gets it off, and throws it away. Threw it to Kimora Jones, and she threw it as if Kimora was 6 foot. And Kimora's about 5'3". Sampson inbounds. Ball knocked away briefly, but Janiyah Word has it. Down to Kamira Tony. Oh, and it doesn't fall. It looked like it might get the shooter's roll, hit the back of the iron off the glass, but was a little bit too hard, and the first half ends with Russell County leading 21-20 here at Pacelli. So again, not the cleanest first half as far as a well-played game. A lot of turnovers from both teams, a lot of missed shots, but a tight game as we expected here in this one, with Russell County taking a 1-point lead. We'll take a break for halftime. We'll come back in a little while and we'll talk about the second half of this girls game. Remember, we got the boys game to follow immediately following this girls game. Stay with us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Glenn Smith's closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And we're back here at the Land at Pacelli. It is 21-20. Russell County will start with possession here in the second half. They get it around, and here's a three-pointer on the way. Good! So a good start to the second half for Russell County, as that one was drained by Jasmine Martin. Pacelli now with it. Rebecca Baker for three. No good. It tried to fall in and would not. Rebound to Janiah Word. Mackenzie Word for three, no good, long. Rebound, Pacelli controls it. Shakaya Jackson with the rebound. Jayla Moore backs it out, gonna slow things down here. 24-20. Baker for three again. It's good, and she's fouled. Count the bucket. Baker's first basket of the night is a three-pointer, and she drew the contact and will go to the line to try to complete a four-point play. Free throw is up. It is good. She banked it in, and we're tied at 24. Russell County will work it around now. Janiah Word at the top. Back over to Quinaya McKenzie, now back out top to Mackenzie Word. On the lane, on the right wing to Martin. Back out top. That was Kamara Tony. Back over to McKenzie. McKenzie has it knocked away and stolen. Jayla Moore with it. And she loses it out of bounds. So turnover and then turnover, and Russell County has it back. Tied at 24, 6:27 to go in the third period. It hasn't been a thing of beauty, but it's been a good one. And that ball knocked away and stolen by Pacelli. Jayla Kendrick, no, that ball was blocked again by Janiah Word. And that one knocked away by Zanaya Crouch and stolen. And here comes Crouch down the floor quickly. Gets it to Jayla Moore. Moore to Crouch. Cross-court pass to Baker. Down low. Out top, Crouch for three. Short, and it bounces in. Zanaya Crouch got a shooter's roll there, got it to fall in, and they get a turnover now as Russell County turns it over. So 27-24, Pacelli. And Crouch will inbound on the far side. Jayla Moore over to Baker. Baker for three. Off the glass. Good. Are you kidding me? And another turnover. A carry on the dribble. And another turnover for Russell County. Rebecca Baker's got 7 points already in this third period, and that pass is going to be stolen. Going to the hole, and no good, but rebound down there by Mackenzie Word, and they're going to call the tie-up there, and it'll belong to Pacelli. Kamora Jones is going to come in for the Vikings, and she will inbound. So Russell County gained the lead, and then Rebecca Baker went to work. 7 points here in this half. 7 of the 10 points by Baker. Jayla Kendrick cut off. Back out top, Kamora Jones starts a drive, goes up, and the shot is no good. And a simultaneous rebound and a jump ball, and it's going to belong to Russell County. So Shakaya Jackson and Janiah Word both had possession of that rebound. And it'll go to Russell County. Sampson back into the game for Russell County. McKenzie back out top now to Tony. Right wing to Sampson. Sampson out top to Janiah Word. Back to Sampson. McKenzie to Sampson. Back to McKenzie. Cross court pass. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound Pacelli. That shot was taken by Janiah Word. And here comes Jayla Kendrick. Throws up a wild shot. Bounces off 2 or 3 people, and Pacelli ends up with the rebound, and Baker almost hit another one. That one tried to go down and just would not stay. And it's going to be out of bounds off Russell County. Rebecca Baker with a hot hand here, and coming into the game for Russell County will be Kamani Herring-Proctor. And taking a seat will be Kamira Tony. 30-24, Pacelli leads, 4:14 to go in the third period. Baker from the other corner, three-pointer, short. Sampson's going to track down the rebound. She's going to get it to Mackenzie Word, and her shot is going to be blocked out of bounds by Jayla Kendrick. And it'll be Russell County basketball. Another sub coming in, and that is Zanaya Crouch returning for Kamora Jones for Pacelli. Herring-Proctor will inbound. And Janiah Word can't get control there, and it's a turnover. And a travel. Jayla Moore got anxious as she started a drive to the basket, took too many steps. Still 30-24, 3:57 to go in the third period. Mackenzie Word brings it across. Over to Quinaya McKenzie on the left wing. Down on the left side to Sampson for three. Oh, just a little bit long, no good. Back out top, three-pointer on the way, long. Rebound, Pacelli. That three-pointer was Quinaya McKenzie, and it was just long. And here come the Vikings. Jayla Moore over in the corner. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, though, Mackenzie Word, and she's bringing it down the floor. She's going to pull it out and slow it up. Janiah Word into the lane, off the glass, and they're going to call an offensive foul. And I got to be honest with you, people. Jayla Kendrick leaned into that one. She was moving when the contact was made because Janiah Word had made a good move to go around her. And they gave her the offensive foul anyway. Back into the game, Kamira Tony. 3:20 to go, 30-24 Pacelli. We've had a series of turnovers on both ends of the floor here lately. Baker down in the corner. Kamora Jones back to Baker. Over to Crouch. Cross court to Jones. She's going to get a three off short. Rebound, Jayla Kendrick. And she's going to be fouled as she goes back up with the shot. Sampson tried to get over there and defend and had an arm out. And actually, Jayla Kendrick created the contact. It wasn't a hack by Sampson, but it's going to be called every time at any rate. So Kendrick goes to the line. Shooting two. First one is good. 31-24. 2:56 to go in the third. Second one is also good. Maybe the first time we've had two straight free throws made tonight in this game. 32-24, Pacelli leads. And good. A two-pointer. That was Mackenzie Word, and it's 32-26. Over in the corner, Baker. Didn't have enough time to get that one off. Back to Baker on the wing. Out top to Crouch. Crouch off a foot. Gets it ahead. Lost it. Kanaya McKenzie had it, lost it. Pacelli comes up with it, another turnover. Kamora Jones starts a drive. And a turnover. Mackenzie Word for three, in and out, no good. Rebound Sampson, and has it knocked away, gets it to a teammate, and then it's turned over as Kamara Tony threw a bad pass, and Jayla Kendrick has it for Pacelli. Crouch out top. She's going to roll some time here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. We just went under 20 seconds on the shot clock. 32-26. A minute 36 left in this third period. Kamora Jones for three. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Russell County. McKenzie with it now, right wing. Out top, Janiyah Word. Over to McKenzie on the right wing. Out top, left wing, Janiyah Word. Into the lane, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way, good! That's Kamara Tony, and she drains it. Good ball movement that time by Russell County. They slowed it down, took their time, and made good passes, and ended up with a three-pointer. Kamora Jones, left wing. Gets it to Crouch. 10 on the shot clock. Crouch starts a drive. Now shots up, and good. Wow. Dribbled around, and then little step back jumper went down. It's 34-29. Shot air ball. Last touch by Pacelli. It'll stay with Russell County. Coming into the game for the first time tonight for Russell County is Allison Cherry. I hope I said that right. Janiyah Word for three, good! Inbounds pass, Sampson got it to her, and she drills the three, and it's 34-32. We're under 10 seconds now. Coming down to the end of the third period, Jayla Moore, back to Crouch, Crouch, back over to Moore for three, off the glass, no good, rebound, up and good! It counts. It counts. Shirkiah Jackson got the offensive rebound and tossed it up, and it went in to beat the buzzer. And it'll be 36-32 after 3 periods of play. We'll take a break here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in just a moment
is here. Glenn Smith's closing out the year. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Terrains. New full-size GMC Sierras almost $15,000 off. New GMC Terrain Elevations as low as $289 per month. Or take advantage of 0% financing plus no payments until April of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and...
Back here at the Land, St. Anne Pacelli campus. It is 36-32 Pacelli as we begin the fourth quarter in this girls game. Russell County came in here 10-0, and they're trying to stay that way. But Pacelli's having something to say about it. Shot is up and no good by Jayla Kendrick. Rebound by Word. She gets it to Mackenzie Word and scores. So good bucket in transition that time with the Words working together there. Crouch for three, short, air ball. It's going to go out of bounds, belong to Russell County. 36-34 is our score. We're just underway here in the fourth quarter. Final period of this girls game. Russell County trying to go to 11-0 on the season. Tony out top, back to Tony on the right wing. She looks, Mackenzie out top. Janiah Word for three, long rebound though to Russell County, up, no good. Sampson got her hands on it, a lot of contact. She went to the floor, no foul called. The coach was lobbying for a foul there. Rebecca Baker for three, good again. Are you kidding me, Rebecca Baker? Her third three-pointer of the half, and she has 10. Janiah Word up, and she's going to be fouled. Good move, good strong move to the basket right there, and draws the foul from Jayla Kendrick, and she'll go to the line for a pair. Russell County got to hit their free throws. How about Rebecca Baker? Chris, we might need to sequence those three-pointers from her from the third and fourth quarter for Houlihan's highlight this week. First shot is long, no good. 39-34. And into the game for Pacelli is Shirkiah Jackson, checking back in. Second free throw coming from Janiah Word. It is no good long. Rebound, fought for, it's loose. Jayla Kendrick's gonna grab it. She's gonna get it to Baker. Baker dribbled out of the corner and now gets it up top. Jayla Kendrick, short jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound, Janiah Word. Down court to Mackenzie Word. And she stepped on the baseline. Oh, it was so close. She ran that ball down, had to hustle to run it down, caught it, but her momentum took her forward, and she just stepped on the baseline. 39-34. 6:12 to go in the game. Baker, left wing. Her favorite spot is down in either corner. And she's got it again. Three-pointer on the way. Short this time. Rebound to Mackenzie for Russell County. Down to Mackenzie Word. Over to Sampson, back to Mackenzie Word. Up to Mackenzie, top of the key. Down in the corner to Sampson. Up with the three, it's blocked. A little bit late getting it to her, and that allowed Jayla Kendrick to get over there and swat it away. And Sampson will inbound now. Janiah Word starts a drive, kicks it back to Sampson for three. That's way long, but rebounded by her teammate on the far side. And that was Kamira Toney. And into the lane, good, count the bucket, Janiyah Word. Started a drive, Pacelli player moved under her. And that makes it 39-36. And Word will be at the line trying to complete this three-point play. She missed a couple of free throws a moment ago. That one is up. It is long. Rebound, though, and she's going to be fouled again. That is Kamira Toney with the big offensive rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Jayla Moore, and she will go to the line shooting a pair. So an opportunity to get within one with the clock off here for Russell County. First shot is up. It is in there. Boy, that looked like it was going to be long and bounce off, but it just killed at the back of the goal between the backboard and the rim and rolled in. And it's 39-37. Second free throw upcoming, and it is banked in good. Chris, I tell you what, I didn't know the banks were open on Friday night here in Columbus, Georgia, but my goodness, we've had a lot of banking going on in this game. Here's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Folks, don't forget to be joining us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live throughout the basketball season. We've got a lot coming up over the next couple of weeks. Holiday events, the Muskogee County Showcase, Border Wars over at Glenwood. All of those will be happening in the next couple or 3 weeks here. And we are going to have a lot of action for you here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And don't forget, this year we are bringing you wrestling for the first time. A great match with a lot of intensity last night at Jordan, between Jordan and Columbus. And people are enjoying getting coverage from wrestling. And that's what we do at Georgia Alabama Sports Live for the athletes here in our area. If you're interested in getting sponsorships, get in touch with Thrift Behringer. All you got to do is look up Georgia Alabama Sports Live, and the information will be there on how to get in touch with Thrift and join in what we're doing here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Now we got a question. I'm not sure whose basketball. I don't know if it's about whose basketball it is or what. And here we go. Whatever it was has been resolved. They're talking to the official scorer down there, Brian Evans. And Pacelli will walk it across. Hadn't said that too many times tonight for either team. 39-38. And almost a turnover. Russell County knocked it into the backcourt, and Crouch recovered. And she's going to go in, and as she goes by, somebody makes contact. And that is going to be called on Kamira Toney. And Crouch will go to the line to shoot a pair for Pacelli. 39-38, 5:07 to go in the ball game. Right now, Russell County has that 1-point lead. Kamora Jones for three, long, no good. Rebound Sampson. To McKenzie now. And that one's knocked away and stolen. Crouch. Over in the corner, Kamora Jones starts a drive, gets in there, swatted away by Janiyah Word. Up off the glass, no good. Sampson tips it out, and now the rebound is secured by Russell County. And Toney is going to turn that one over as Jayla Moore did a good job of getting position and caused her to travel. Still 39-38 by way of Pacelli. Clinging to that 1-point advantage. Crouch over to Jayla Moore. Back to Crouch. To Kamora Jones down in the corner. Ball knocked away. Crouch recovers it though out top. Jayla Moore, left corner. Kicks it in to Jayla Kendrick. Off the glass, no good. I believe Janiyah Word got a hand on it again, and she's fouled after the rebound. And that's going to be called on Shakaya Jackson. And Russell County will inbound. Sampson will trigger it in for the Warriors. Mackenzie Word will bring it across. And now over to Quinaya McKenzie. Back out top to Sampson. Back to Mackenzie Word. Looks at the three, doesn't do it. Sampson way out high. Right wing, Tony almost loses it. Janiyah Word with it now, top of the key. Down to McKenzie. Back to Tony. Mackenzie Word with it. Over to Janiyah Word for three. And she's fouled as Jayla Moore moved into her before she came down. And it'll be a 3-shot foul for Janiyah Word. And honestly, folks, Janiyah needs to make one here. She's missed her last 3. Still 39-38. We've been that way for a little while now. Neither team been able to get a bucket. Pacelli leads by 1. Janiyah Word shooting 3 at the line. First one on the way, and it is good. 39 apiece. Her teammates say make copies of that one. Second free throw is up. It is also good. She looks like a different shooter on this one. She's using a little bit different form, a little bit better form, and she's made 2 of the 3. Third shot coming, and it is good. So after missing 3 in a row, she makes 3 in a row, and it's 41-39 Russell County now. They lead by 2, 3:40 to go in the game. Crouch, Kamora Jones. Rebecca Baker lurking down there in that corner. Crouch starts a drive, back to Kamora Jones. She gets it back out top. Crouch, long 3, in and out, no good, and it's going to be off the hands of Quinaya McKenzie and out of bounds, and Pacelli will get another possession. 3:10 to go in the game. 41-39, Russell County with the lead. Down low, shot is no good by Shakaya Jackson in traffic. Mackenzie Word's gonna take a long 2, no good. Rebound loose, fought for, Pacelli comes away with it. Crouch. 3-pointer on the way, short. That was Jayla Kendrick. Knocked away from behind by Kamora Jones and turned over. And we're in this seesaw battle again of turnovers. Crouch is going to slow it down. Plenty of time on the shot clock. And Bryant Thomas is going to call a timeout. Let's see if this is going to be a full timeout. So we will take it with him. It is 41-39, Russell County with 2:30 to go in the game. We'll be back in a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more.
And we're back here at the Land. 2.5 minutes to go in this contest. 10-0 Russell County with a 2-point lead over Pacelli. Pacelli with the basketball. Crouch, Kamora Jones. Back to Crouch. Baker way out high. Back to Crouch. Baker now with it. Inside, a great pass and lost by Jayla Kendrick. A really good look by Rebecca Baker. Found Kendrick open under the basket. And Kendrick just took her eye off the pass, and it's a turnover. Sampson inbounds for Russell County. Pacelli going to get some full court pressure going here. Mackenzie Word. Shot on the way. That is Kamira Toney. It's no good. Rebounded by Pacelli. Kamora Jones with it. She'll bring it across for the Vikings. Crouch starts a drive. Knocked away again. That is at least 5 block shots for Janiah Word tonight. At least, maybe more. She's been a force on the defensive end for Russell County. Crouch inbounds. Over to Kamora Jones for 3. In and out, no good. Janiah Word is going to track it down. Great pass to Mackenzie Word, good. What a nice pass from Janiah to Mackenzie. The Words getting it done again for Russell County, and timeout again for Pacelli. This will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Working together right there, the Word girls got it done for Russell County. 43-39, they take the lead, 1:27 to go in this contest. Again, I'll tell you, and just be blatantly honest with you, it has not been a pretty game as far as the way things have gone for either team. A lot of turnovers, a lot of mistakes, a lot of missed shots. But a lot of that has to do with the intensity both teams are playing with. They're getting after each other, and it has been hard fought as it goes down. And you can tell that by the score, 43-39 Russell County. And Jayla Moore will bring it across for the Vikings. Baker can't get the shot off and throws a pass stolen. Toney in, off the glass, good. Stolen and goes to the basket with it and scores. 43-39 now. That one knocked away and stolen. Janiah Word now with it coming up the floor. And a double dribble is called, and I'm going to be dead honest with you people, I didn't see it. The official who was behind her and didn't have the angle called that, but he saw something that I didn't see, and it's a turnover for Russell County. Baker back out top to Crouch. Down to Baker, almost stolen. She gets the 3 off, long. Rebound though, Jayla Kendrick. Resets the shot clock. Kendrick drives, and she's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to be on Sampson. Blocking foul. It is. And Jayla Kendrick will go to the line. Pacelli needs these free throws. 45 seconds to go in the game. And it is 45-39. First one is good. That is the first point for Pacelli since the first shot they took, or the first three-pointer they hit at the beginning of the quarter. And they finally score again. Second free throw is good. 45-41. Pacelli gonna pressure, and it's turned over. Crouch and fouled by McKenzie. Quinaya McKenzie with the foul as they were breaking the press. And Quinaya McKenzie tried to throw it to Sampson, and Sampson was headed up the court, did not see it coming, did not know it was coming, and ended up with a turnover. And at the line is Crouch, shooting a pair. First one is no good. .6 seconds on the clock in this one. Russell County right now with a 4-point lead. Second free throw is no good again. And let's see, this is going to belong. Last touch by Janiah Word, and it's going to stay with Pacelli. Janiah Word and Jayla Kendrick both went for that rebound, and Word got the hand on it, and it stays with the Vikings. Jayla Kendrick drives to the basket, up, no good, but a foul is called. That's going to be on Janiah Word. Kind of a bailout, if you want the truth. Kendrick went to the basket, was a little bit out of control, probably wasn't going to hit that shot, and got the foul called. First one is good. 45-42. Shot clock is off now. 30 seconds left. Second one is good. 45-43. Pacelli has it at 2 points. And a whistle and a timeout. Let's see. It's going to be a full timeout, and we'll take it with them here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. It's a 2-point game with 30 seconds left here at Pacelli. We'll be back in a moment.
Gear up for the holidays with great offers. Get ready to smile.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And we're back here at Pacelli. Sampson will inbound for Russell County. Let's see. It is not a shooting foul yet. Evidently, that was just the fourth foul. The next one should be a shooting foul. Sampson will inbound. And okay, let's check here. And it is a shooting foul. That was the fifth foul of the quarter. So Janiah Word will be at the line with shooting a pair. Now, the last time she was at the line, she stroked 3 in a row and looked like a different shooter than she did earlier in this half. First one is on the way and in and out, rolls around and falls out. That one looked good out of her hand. Jayla Kendrick back in. Still 45-43. Second free throw on the way, and it is short. No good, but rebound by Tony. And a timeout is called by the coach. And that negates whatever call there might have been on the far side of the floor, because he called a timeout quickly. And let's see. This is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. I believe that was their last one. It's 45-43 with 20 seconds left. We'll be back in a moment.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Back here at the Land on the campus of St. Anne Pacelli. Russell County will inbound on the far side. Sampson will trigger it in for the Warriors. And she gets it in to Tony. And Crouch quickly called for the foul. 19.5 seconds. And Kamira Toney will be at the line for Russell County. They lead it by 2, trying to extend that here. Trying to make it a 2-possession game if they can hit both of these. First one is no good. Just long and comes out of there. So 3 straight missed field goals for Russell County, keeping things reachable for Pacelli. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Jayla Kendrick for Pacelli. And here come the Vikings. 15 seconds. Kendrick drives, good! She ties it. Russell County now with it, 7 seconds. Janiah Word to Sampson for 3, no good! Rebound, is it good? Is it good? Did they count it? No, the basket is no good. Wow, that was so close. I'm going to say that they're going to have a meeting here with the officials. The official out high on the left side said it was no good. The other 2 were looking at it. Let's see. Okay, so it's going to stay no good. I think it just missed. I think I saw the light come on before the ball left the shooter's hand. And it was so close. Janiah Word got the offensive rebound off the Sampson shot and put it back up, but she was just a tick late. And we go to overtime. So 4 minutes, the overtime period. We're tied at 45. We nearly had heroics there at the end of the game, but I tell you, Russell County got to be feeling a little bit bad here because they had chances to win it at the free throw line and just could not get the shots to fall. Missed 4 free throws that could have put them up. Sampson's shot was a good one. It looked good leaving her hand. I think they're having a chat with Bryant Thomas about timeouts. You get 1 in the overtime period, and it really doesn't matter, I don't think, how many they had left in the second half. So we're going to jump it up here. Kendrick and Toney, controlled by Pacelli. Shakaya Jackson with it. Jayla Kendrick. Out top to Jayla Moore. Moore starts a drive, kicks it out, and she traveled. Turnover. 12 seconds went off the clock there. 3:48 to go in overtime. Sampson will inbound. McKenzie will bring it across for Russell County. Sampson down in the corner. Toney back to Sampson. Over to Mackenzie Word. Almost has it knocked away. And that's going to stay with Russell County. It was almost off the hands of Cornelia McKenzie. But Russell County retains possession. And McKenzie has it, and she'll bring it across. 17 on the shot clock. 3:27 to go in the game. Sampson. Inside to Janiah Word. Starts a drive up and good. Janiah Word scores again. Oh, blocked. Shakaya Jackson has her shot swatted out of bounds down there. I'm not sure who that was. I don't know if that was Janiah Word again or not, but it was a blocked shot. Baker for 3, in and out, no good. It tried every way in the world to go in and just wouldn't fall. Over to Sampson for three. Long, and the rebound is going to be controlled by Russell County. Great job of saving it by Tony. Now Sampson, another shot for three. Long again. Rebound Tony off the glass. No good. Rebound Mackenzie Word, and she's tied up and goes to the floor hard. Fighting for the basketball. It'll belong to Russell County. Well, Sampson has had some looks here at threes, and she's been so close to draining one. But so far, no luck. The Warriors lead at 47-45. Pass gets through the hands of Janiah Word. Crouch crosses over, gets it up. Good! Zaniyah Crouch ties it up. And that ball stolen by Jayla Moore off the glass. No good, short. Rebound Janiah Word. Down to Mackenzie Word. Drives the lane, goes up, and good! Count the basket. My goodness. These are two boxers throwing punches at each other here tonight. Janiah Word has had a heck of a game. Block shots, rebounds. She'll try to make a three-point play here. It's 49-47 at the moment. She can put her team up by 3 with this free throw. She missed 2 late in regulation after draining 3 in a row on a three-point foul. Let's see if she can get one down here. The free throw, and that's going to be a violation, and it's not going to count. Sampson lost her balance and stepped in the lane, trying to get position for the rebound, and so that one is not going to count at all, and it'll remain 49-47. 2:10 to play in overtime. Russell County trying to go to 11-0. Pacelli trying to go to 3-1. Crouch. Kamora Jones. Crouch now. Inside to Jayla Moore. Out in the corner. Baker for 3. Short. Air ball. Rebound. Quinaya McKenzie. And thrown away. No, Janiah Word saved it. Knocked away out of bounds. Belongs to Russell County as they tried to get it to Sampson over in the corner. Sampson is a shooter, and she's been oh so close to draining a 3, but hasn't been able to get one to fall yet. She's wide open in the corner again. Gets a defender, runs some time. Janiah Word back to Sampson. Sampson drives, goes up, off the glass, good! Sampson with the running jumper off the glass, and it's 51-47. Baker for 3 again. Good! Rebecca Baker. Her 4th three-pointer of the second half. She has 13 points now, all in the second half, and it's a 1-point game. My goodness. This is a good one. This is fun, Chris. 1:12 to go in the game. The timeout was called. It's probably a full one, but I've sat here talking too long, so we're just going to keep it here. Folks, while we got a chance, we want to once again thank Roger Beck and the Beck Center for all they've done for Georgia-Alabama Sports Live this year and all they do for student athletes in our coverage area here. The Beck Center has been the site of many events for Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And of course, he is a sponsor of Friday night or any game of the week here at Pacelli. But also we can't forget our presenting sponsors all year long. Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, and Valley Hospitality for the job that they've done. It was sure fun the other night at Houlihan's for the Georgia-Alabama Sports Live show, sponsored by Valley Hospitality. We had a good time talking about the upcoming events going on, especially those Carver Tigers who will play for the state championship on Tuesday up at the Benz in Atlanta. Russell County inbounds it. One, and ball is stolen and tied up. It's going to still belong to Pacelli. But Zaniyah Crouch got the steal, took it away, and then Quinaya McKenzie tied her up. And now into the game for Russell County is Jasmine Martin. Pacelli trails by 1. Inside. Shot is blocked and no good. Down low, good. Mackenzie Word. 53-50, great ball movement there, and a nice pass from Kamara Tony for the assist. 43 seconds. Kamora Jones for 3, short. Boy, it was right in line with my eyesight, and it looked good when it left her hand. It just wasn't long enough. Out of bounds, Russell County basketball. Janiyah Word. And that ball is going to be stolen by Pacelli. Kamora Jones falls down. Jayla Moore, no good. Last touch by Russell County. Boy, Jayla Moore had Rebecca Baker wide open in the corner right there, and instead went to the basket with it. But Pacelli retains possession. 21.8 seconds left. The Vikings trail by 3. 53-50. Kamora Jones has it taken away. Mackenzie Word going to go all the way to the basket and up and good. That might put it away. 10 seconds. Pacelli runs it across. 6 seconds. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Sampson. 1.8 seconds left. And folks, Russell County is going to preserve their undefeated season here as they lead it by 5 with 1.8 seconds left. What a game. Three-pointer on the way is no good, and that's how it ends. Final score, Russell County 55, Pacelli 50. And again, it wasn't the prettiest game as far as aesthetics, but boy, what a game it was here in the land. And if the boys' game's anything like this girls' game, I'm going to need a lot of rest tonight. We'll go away for a little while. We'll come back for the start of the boys' game. Once again, Russell County moves to 11-0 in girls basketball as they take a 55-50 overtime win over Pacelli. We'll be back in a little while on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.